Well, go on. You don't know. This is your girl, the official Miss Jamaica, coming to you again with another segment. Don't forget, first of all, go like, comment, share this platform and all my platforms. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. Check me out, the official Miss Jamaica, YouTube. But also, you can see me on Boss Talk Podcast 101. Type that in, it pops up everywhere. I'm the co-host on that. So check out both platforms. But anyway, on this topic, I would love to talk about keeping, because I love when relationships work and keeping relationships together. I hear there's a common saying that people say that kids don't hold a relationship together, right? People nowadays don't stay together for children, but is there something wrong with staying together for your children? Is there something wrong with that? You let me know. Because sometimes people get so egotistical, or let their egos get in the way, the pride get in the way. Oh, I can't stay with him or can't stay with her. She does keep nagging me. She won't shut up. She don't trust me. Or he won't stay home. He keep all the way out all the time, hanging out with his friends. He don't put me first. He keeps spending all the money. I mean, there's all these things, instead of sitting down trying to really work it out. Yes, a lot of men don't like to go counseling, but you can sit down. You can find somebody who that person do like to talk to, and have that person be a mediator, or sit down with that person and try to. In a previous video that I did post, saying ask the right questions, sit down and listen first. As a female, from a female point of view, listen first when he's speaking, then try to say, okay, so did you mean this? What did you mean? This is how I'm receiving what you're putting out, and try to have a better open conversation. Because remember, your home supposed to be a safe space for both of you to be able to communicate with each other. You shouldn't have to take your business to friends, family members, whatever. Oh, she not doing it. That only causes more mess in your relationship. So, and then when there's kids involved in a relationship, these kids did not ask to be here, okay? So you have to put them first. And I'm not going to say that some kids don't survive in separated households, because a lot of times on Boss Talk, we interview a lot of guests who were once children who were subject to that broken household where the mom raised them, the father was here, but he was an impact. He did come take them to soccer practice, football practice, whatever. But it's still, no matter how much you say, yes, it worked, it still would have been better if they would have still been in the same household and was able to make it work, rather than being in separate households. Just to be able to have them both there in that household. So if you can make your relationship work, make it work. Stop putting other people in your business. Try to sit down and conversate. If talking to each other face to face don't work, write letters to each other. Sit down so that you can have your own time to sit down and analyze what a person is saying to you. Write a text. Come back the next day and say, okay, let's discuss the text. Put an appointment. Okay, tomorrow at this time we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to text you because we're too heated right now to talk about it. But children, staying together for children, a lot of times people who do, because I've met people who stay together for children. And when you're angry and you can't stand the person, but I'm going to stay with you because of these children. And I've met people also who, as soon as the children graduate, they get a divorce. You know what I mean? But that's them putting the children first, but not trying to work on their own relationship at the same time. That's how that type of relationship works. But if you are doing it for the children and, you still at the same time trying to make your relationship work, like the cause for you to stay is the children. And then it's okay, let's try to make this work. So when the kids are gone, you're still together because you learn to love the person through all of that. That's also another side of it. So you have to figure out what person you are. Are you trying to stay here just to give your kids a stable household and be together? But these kids are smart. They know that you're just doing that sometimes. You can't fool them. They know that you're not fooling with each other. They know that y'all stay in separate bedrooms, all of that stuff. They see all that. You just staying there just because you're sacrificing for them. They can see that. And some kids don't want that. Or that can mess up their mental space later on when they turn around and trying to have a relationship of their own, and they think that that's cool. So, you gotta think of that as an adult. Children emulate you whether you tell them certain things or not. Um, and even then, just like how I'm saying to you, when you're with a spouse, in a relationship, you have to first sit down and listen, and then try to communicate with them and say, okay, this what you mean? Kids are not gonna come to you and say, Mama or Daddy, this is what I'm seeing at how y'all are acting. Is that what you mean for me to really perceive? Is that really how I need to take what you're putting down? Kids are not gonna ask you that. No matter how much I'm saying this, and you can show your kids this, kids are not gonna open up and tell you, Mom, Dad, I see this is the way how you acting, with each other, and I'm getting that this is how, as a young boy, when I become a man, I'm supposed to treat my wife like this. This is what I'm seeing. No child not gonna come to you and say that, but that is exactly what it is. Okay? Everything that you as an adult is putting down in your house, your kids are seeing, and they're processing it, and that's exactly how they're gonna grow up and treat their wife or husband or boyfriend. So if you're a man that gives up on your relationship and you leave, what you think your child is gonna do when they get older? They're not gonna either stay in a committed relationship very long, or they're gonna feel like every woman that comes in their life or every man that comes in their life is gonna get up and go. They're not gonna stay committed because my daddy or my mama didn't stay committed. Do you want to put that down for your children? Y'all gotta think about stuff like that whenever you're dealing with relationships. If y'all don't want to deal with stuff like that, don't go in a relationship. Don't have any children. Point blank, period. If you just want to think about yourself and nobody else, just stay by yourself. But once you start having children, you got to think about somebody other than yourself, because they didn't ask for this. And a lot of children learn from seeing, not learn from what you tell them. Let you know that right now. Because you can be doing one thing and telling them something else. What you think they're going to do? They're going to do what you tell them when they get older? Or they're going to do what they see you doing? Which one? If you want to fool yourself and think that is whatever I say is what they're going to do, it don't go like that. So put your children first in a lot of different ways, whether it needs to stay in a relationship because of them, but still grow your relationship at the same time and put effort into it. Or you need to watch what you're doing around your children in these relationships, so that when they get older, they can learn how to have healthy relationships. I see some of these YouTube videos, oh my God, with some of these fathers, some of these mothers who talking to their kids and really giving them the real, but yet still walking the walk of what they're saying in their relationships. I love that, and kudos to y'all. I love when parents give their kids the real, really sit them down and tell them, man, relationship is like this. I grew up thinking relationships are like what I see on TV, because I never saw my parents ever argue, not once in my life. I grew up thinking that relationships is a fairy tale where I love you, you love me, that's all it takes. And we both gonna be happy. Like, But no, it don't work like that. Okay? Just let y'all know that right now. It don't work like that. All right? So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to have lots and lots more videos coming your way. So definitely comment, please. I love to have a dialogue back and forth. Yes, I'm just talking to you right now, and I'm thankful for y'all watching my video. Please share it with all your friends. Share it on your social media. I love y'all. Have a blessed day, and keep smiling.